creatives, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angela. I'm a graphic designer and an illustrator, and today we're going to be creating some fall patterns in Illustrator on the iPad. Yes, we're back on the iPad. I know I haven't done an iPad video in a little bit. I figured since it is the start of fall, we might as well do some fun patterns, and there is a really easy way to do this in Illustrator on the iPad. So if you guys are new here, go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, because I create a lot of videos around illustration, design, anything that has to do with that. I even have quite a few playlists down below if you guys want to check those out. And let's dive in. For fall patterns, I'm going to make these for multiple different things for my online shop. I do have an online shop. It is always linked in the description down below for you guys. Let's do a new custom size artboard. Put this in pixels. You can always change the file units over here on the right. I'm going to switch it to pixels. Let's just do an 1920 by 1080. It's a pretty standard one, but it's pretty big, so we can make a lot of different types of patterns on that size artboard. This is going to eventually be printed, so I think I'm going to do this in CMYK just so printers can read it, and then we're going to title it Fall Pattern 21 for 2021. Oh, I can save the size? Yes, I want to save that size. Perfect. Create the file. I do have it in horizontal orientation over here. I'm going to create my file. We have our artboard right here. For fall, we can do lots of different things. We can do like pumpkins, we can do leaves, we can do cute little like candles and such, even potentially some coffees, because coffee is always fun to have like during the fall. And then you can make like little latte art type stuff on the coffee. So we can do this multiple different ways. I think the one I'm going to start with first is going to be pumpkins, but let's see. Let's pull up our swatches by just tapping on the swatches panel or swatches icon over here. It's just a little circle on the left toolbar. If you slide down with your pencil, there is color books over here. You can tap on the color books, and they have loads of different ones here if you keep scrolling. Pantone solid uncoated one, just because they're just basic colors. They have like the whole scheme here. So scroll through and create any type of color scheme you would like. We can either go cutesy on this, or we can go like really moody. I'm thinking I want to do really moody. Oh man, even purple would be really, really cool. Okay. When you select a color, it'll automatically be added to your swatches panel, which is really, really nice. So I have a nice purple. I'm thinking Moody blue as well. We do blues, we can do purples. We can even do a fun yellow. A nice yellow would be good. These color books come already preloaded in here, so you can literally choose any of these that you would like. All right, now that we have our colors, let's start creating. I'm thinking we could do some fun like pumpkins. I'm just gonna have a stroke of black. I'm gonna do the shape tool real quick and create some circles. Duplicate that one. This is just a fun way to make like a really easy pumpkin. You can use shape tools or you can use the pen tool. Honestly, whichever one works best for you. Using the shape tool sometimes is a little bit more handy. So I'm going to select all of these shapes by clicking and dragging across the artboard, and it selects all of them. And then over here in the Pathfinder tool over to the right, or it's called the Pathfinder tool on the desktop version. However, on the iPad, it's called Combine Shapes. You can select this shape builder option up at the top, and anything you go over, anything you draw over, gets blended together into one full shape, just kind of like that. And then I'm going to go into my pen tool. It kind of looks like a ghost. I didn't even realize it looks like the ghost from Pac-Man. Oh, we should totally do that, you guys. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're gonna table that. Hold on one second. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna duplicate it and put it over here. We're gonna make a little ghosty out of him later. I'm gonna make a like little stalk for the pumpkin. That's gonna have a little bit of personality. Second selection tool over here in the toolbar. I'm going to break this handle here so it has more of a sharp point. To break a handle, you just press on this touch selector over here. Maybe hard for you guys to see, but there is one. You just tap and hold with your finger, select the handle, and then break it. I'm just going to move some of my points here. If you double tap on the shape tool over here underneath the eraser tool, you can have more options available to you. Very unconstrained star right here. Select both of these by holding down that touch selector, selecting both, and then you can go into your combine shapes tool, and instead of doing shape builder, you can actually just combine the shapes. Combine. And then don't forget to convert to a path. That way it makes it its own complete path. Otherwise it still has two separate paths. That's one pumpkin. And then we're just gonna fill it with some colors. So for the stalk, should I fill it with a nice gray? I think I'll fill it with gray. We'll do a nice like mid-tone 50% gray. And then for the pumpkin itself, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this blue color. And then we can even do some cute like little designs on there as well. I'm thinking, polka dots maybe? You gonna do polka dots? Yeah, let's do polka dots. Polka dots are always fun. Now that we have one pumpkin, we can have our little ghosty as well. So this little ghost I'm going to put on a new layer. So I'm going to open the layers panel, press this plus sign, and then I'm going to select this guy, expand the layers. I'm going to grab this guy and then drag and drop him into the second layer. Now, this is a good time for you guys to name your layers. Naming layers is so important. So I'm going to name this one. If you double tap on the name, it'll layer 2, layer 1. You can change the name. This will be Ghosty. And then this one is going to be Moody Pumpkin Blue. So now we have 2. Let's see, our ghost. All right, as far as the ghost goes, I want to select him so that we're on the correct layer. And then I'm going to choose the circle tool here. I don't have a fill color for this, which is totally fine. I'm going to just do one circle, and I'm going to duplicate that. In the quick selections menu, there is these 2 pages with a plus sign in one of them, and that duplicates the shape. And move it over. The ghost itself doesn't have a color, so let's put white in him. There we go, so he is now white. For his eyes, let's see. Get a little ghosty right here. Shall we make him white or shall we make him a different color? What do you guys think? Ghosts don't always have to be white. Let's make him a different color. He looks really cute. Okay, let's do a duller pink. You know what he kind of reminds me of? He kind of reminds me of Kirby. Why is all my references from video games? I don't know, but they look so cute. Okay, I'm gonna select this guy. I'm gonna move him down here. Also make him a little bit smaller. Then with these 2 that we have now, I think I'm gonna do something a little bit yellow and maybe something gray. I'm thinking gray, maybe black. We'll see. All right. I have one pumpkin style. However, we can always do another pumpkin style. Let's move him. Leave him over here. And then we're going to take the pumpkin. We'll duplicate him. Put him over here. We're going to make him smaller. And this one we're going to put on a new layer. So new layer, the plus sign in the layers panel. And then we're going to select everything there. Expand both layers. Drag and drop into the next layer. And then this guy, I'm thinking let's do, shall we do yellow? I'm thinking we might do yellow. So let's choose the body. Let's do that yellow. Oh, that looks so cool. But we're not gonna do, this one's gonna probably be, can we do white? That looks cool. But instead of the polka dots, I'm thinking maybe we just either do lines or we could do, you know what? Let's do lines. Let's do geometric lines because geometric lines would be really, really cool. All right. All right, so for geometric lines, we'll null the fill. And for the stroke, let's do, oh, should we do a deep gray for the lines? Or should we do black? Let's start with black, because this might be interesting. We'll change it later. Select the pen tool, and then let's see, geometric lines. Or before we even do that, let's change the shape of this guy. And now for the geometric lines. Let's choose our pen tool, and then I'm just gonna do points. There we go, we got something kind of looking like that. Tidy up all my lines. There you go. What do you guys think? I think that looks really quite cool. All right, now that we have those, I think we need something orange. Let's take this little ghosty. We'll duplicate him, put him over here. New layer. Drag and drop. There we go. Let's change the color of this one. Instead of the pink, I wonder if we did... Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. All right, yeah, we're definitely doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna take all of this, shrink him down a little bit. Squish him a little. There we go. We can even change this down here to make him look a little bit different, have a little bit more personality in him. There we go. He looks quite cute. All right, so we got some pumpkins and we got some ghosts. Can even move these ones a little bit more over. All right, and then we're gonna get into the pattern making. Select all of them. And there is a very, very easy way to create a pattern, and that is to choose this last final icon over here on the right toolbar, and it is the repeat icon. And then we're going to do a grid repeat. There we go. And then once you select it, it does this. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. Okay, so this does a lot of different things. You can fill up the entire artboard by pulling these handles, just like so. These two look a little too close together, so what we can do is we can give some extra spacing in between them to where it looks a bit more even. And then you have your entire fall pattern. Oh, I'm really, really happy with this. Okay, you can create all of your own little characters, your own little fun fall pieces, and just go to the repeat option over here, click tap grid. You can even do mirror. If you do mirror, you can see what that looks like. It just mirrors it on both sides. You can even do radial, and it does something really, really fun and crazy like this. You can make fun shapes out of it. You can do something really quite nuts. You can have fun doing lots of different things. And then we can even do something a little bit different with this, and we can change up the colors. Like for instance, if I didn't want this to be a ghost, if I want it to be a leaf, we could do a leaf as well. I can literally just choose everything for his eyes, delete them, and take the star shape and modify it. We're just adding extra points. There we go. We can get rid of the ghost and we can have like a little leaf here. It could be in like different orientation even. So you can do lots of different modifications to the... I'm gonna group every single one of these. That way it makes it easier for when we do the patterns. So you can even take these guys can orientate them in different ways. And select all of these, radial repeat, under this repeat tool here, and it rotates them around, and you can mess with all these settings like so, and you can make something really quite fun and unique. Add more, add less. Do a different type of grid repeat as well, to where it grids this way. And you can always go in and move things around as you need them to be moved. If we didn't need this secondary leaf, you can just double tap in and you can move things around. You can move this guy in. There we go. Got some differing patterns here, using the same objects, but you can make whatever you wish. We can even go in and we can change the color of this guy by double tapping in, double tap again, you can change the color of him. Got like a little dark ghosty. It changes all of them. Once you change something on one, it changes it to all of them. So you can do that. Actually, instead of the blue pumpkin, you just keep double tapping. We can even have something that's more like neutral, like a brown. It's a little bit of a different feel, a little bit of a different vibe for him. Let's see, the stock I don't want to be gray. So just keep double tapping in and you'll be able to select the object within. Do lots of different things, guys, to make really fun patterns, like this one with the ghosts. I really like the ghosts. Or this one where it's a little bit more of like a different type of mood. So there you go. You guys can definitely test this out, have fun, and create your own types of fall patterns. I'm going to continue to play around with this. I might even make a coffee one. So if you guys want to see all of these patterns, there's going to be a link for my shop down in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this fall themed video. Let me know of anything you guys want to know about with Illustrator on the iPad or making patterns in general. You can always leave me a comment down below. I do my best to answer you guys. And I will see you in the next video. See you soon, creatives.